In Matthew 26, we see Jesus telling all of the disciples that they will fall away. And Peter responds, "Oh, I'll never do that, Lord." And Jesus looks at Peter and says, "You will deny me 3 times tonight before the rooster crows." And Peter responds, "Lord, even if I have to die, I will never leave you, never deny you." And then a little bit later, we find that Peter can't even stay awake long enough while Jesus is praying. And then Jesus is arrested, and Peter follows him into the courts. And a servant girl looks at Peter and says, "Hey, you were with Jesus." And Peter says, "No, I don't know the man." And then another woman says, "Yeah, you were with Jesus." And he denies it. And then a little bit later, a group of people say, "Yeah, you're with him. Your accent gives it away." And Peter curses and swears an oath, "I don't know the man." And immediately the rooster crows. And that whole conversation with Jesus, I'm sure, fills Peter's mind. And he leaves and just weeps bitterly because of what he's just done. So this is Peter, a leader in the church, somebody that after the resurrection turns into just a bold proclaimer of the gospel. And yet you see Peter falling asleep, denying him, cursing. When it just a little bit of pressure comes his way, you see him falling away and denying Jesus. And so my question for you is, have you denied Jesus? Or maybe a better question is, how have you denied Jesus? Because we've all fallen short. We're not perfect. And so every single time we sin, we, in essence, are denying Jesus when we don't trust him with our money or with our time or with our career or with Corona or with the riots and the protest, with whatever it is. How have you denied Jesus? I want you to think about it. Are you watching something online that you shouldn't watch? Are you not loving a brother and sister or your neighbor the way that you should? In whatever way it is, I want you to think about it. And then I want you to confess that sin and that lack of trust and that denial. Because here's the greatest news. Peter denied Jesus publicly, and he was restored. In fact, Peter denied it, and Jesus knew that denied Jesus, and Jesus knew it. He knew it beforehand. He predicted it. And then after Peter did it, Jesus restores and redeems Peter. Jesus will do the same thing with you after you've denied him in whatever way that you have. If you confess and you turn to Jesus for forgiveness, he is faithful and he is just and he will forgive you.